To make clips from your video podcast, you're gonna need a software. The softwares that I recommend are DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, which is my favorite, and there is also CapCut, which is free as well. Final Cut Pro, it's a one-time payment of $300. DaVinci Resolve is free. They have a paid version, but the free version also does a great job. Premiere Pro is $20 per month, and today I'm gonna show you how to make shorts on Premiere Pro. This is Premiere Pro. On the project section, drag and drop your podcast video and put it here. This is an example of me speaking to the camera. It's not a podcast, but it's a 1-minute clip that we can use. The first thing that you want to do is to change the size of the video. Click on the sequence here and go to the sequence tab and then click on sequence settings. Here you can see a lot of details about your video, but all we need for now is to change these two. So this one is gonna be 1920 and this one is gonna be 1080. This is how it's gonna look like, just like a phone. As you can see, there is a lot of dark area here that we need to fill. We're gonna select our video, go to the effects controls, motions, scale, and then drag. It's gonna be good around the 180 mark. I'm not really centered in this shot, so I'm gonna go back to the effects control, motion, position. I'm gonna drag myself just a little bit to the center of the frame. Now you need to watch your podcast and find the best clips that you can cut and share on social media. Let's assume that if you like this part from here until here, and it's better for your short to be under 1 minute. This is just an example, and we're gonna choose a very short sample. So we're gonna go to the razor tool and then click here, go until the end of our clip, and also click here. Go back to the selection tool, select this one, hit delete, select this one also, hit delete, and just drag this one until the start of our video. As you can notice, this clip is 7 seconds long. The next thing we're gonna do is to make captions. To do that, go to Window and then look for text. Click on transcribe sequence, select the language and hit transcribe, and it's ready. Now we're gonna click on this create captions button, and here we can play around with the size and the duration of our characters. I like to go with number 2 and here number 20. For lines, I prefer just one line, and we hit on create. As you can see, this is the yellow part is the subtitle or caption part. As you can see, it's very small, so we're gonna select everything here and then hit to essential graphics and then click on edit, and here we can change the font. Let's say we love a font that's called Montserrat. Let's choose a thick one like Montserrat Black and change the size to make it bigger. Let's say 80. We go down, we can make our captions in the middle of the screen, or maybe just slide it a little bit so it's not on my face. Something that looks like this. Yeah. We can also change the color here, and here we can have shadows. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see the results. Yeah. We can either have shadows or remove them, or we can have background. The background could be also in any color that you want. Let's choose white. That's gonna look good with the yellow. Let's make it 100% so it's not transparent. You can make it transparent if you want, and then we can give it a little bit more space. Something like this. We can also make the edges a little bit smoother if you like that. Something that looks like this. This is how it's gonna look like. We can also go to the text window again and then have a look at the subtitles. Sometimes Premiere Pro makes mistakes because it's AI made, so we can scroll down and see if it made any mistakes. Let's watch now. We specialize in podcast video/audio editing and clips. We have edited hundreds of podcasts and shorts for content creators. I noticed a couple of mistakes. First one, I don't want slash to be spelled like that, so I'm gonna make it look good. So after fixing the mistakes that we have here, the next step that we can add is stock footage. Basically, there is a lot of stock footage websites that you can pay for as a monthly membership. And then if I'm mentioning, for example, here content creators, I can just go to a stock footage website like ArtGrid, which I like very much, and look for content creators. And then we're gonna choose one clip from here that we can download and add it to our clip. You drag and drop it here, and then we drop it to the sequence. You find the best spot to cut, and then we cut it from here to here, for example. And then we're gonna place it on top of that part where I mentioned content creators. Adding stock footage is one way to make your shorts engaging, but also we have a lot more ways to do that, and that could be adding emojis, animations, motion graphics. We can change the background, we can add transitions. Let's actually do that right now. Add the transition that I like. I have a transition here. I'm gonna drag it to our sequence. It has its own sound effects, so we're gonna click on it. Make sure to center it between the stock footage video and our video. This looks good, but it still looks weird here. So we're gonna go to effects controls and we're gonna click on motion, rotation. Let's make it 90. And we're gonna notice we still have some black sides, so we're gonna scale it a little bit. Now it looks perfect. Just one more thing is we gotta change the opacity, blend mode from normal to screen. And this is the results of us adding this transition. Shorts for content creators. It looks so much more alive. To add emojis to your clips, go to flat icon, and here you can look for your icon. You can type anything and it's gonna find it. Let's look for video clip. And here I like this one. Let's choose the yellow color that we like. And to make sure that we choose the exact same yellow color from our subtitles, we're gonna click on it and go to Essential Graphics, go down, click on the yellow, copy the color code from here and paste it here. Now we have the same yellow color, because if you just move it a little bit, it looks different. It's not on brand, so it's better to be 100% sure. After that, we can keep the emoji with no background, or we can go to shapes, add a white background, which I like. This looks okay. Let's download it. We drag and drop it to our project, and then we put it to exactly where it's gonna be. As you can see, it's in the middle of my face, so we're gonna make some adjustments in the effects control, motion, make it smaller, 50%, and then make it go down. I think around here, it looks nice. And let's add some motion to it. To add motion, I'm gonna stop right here, go to motion, click on this timer, toggle animation, and then I'm gonna go back to the beginning and then make it come from the bottom, just like that. Then I would right click here and choose easy in. Click on this little arrow and then just make it a little bit more smoother. And clips. This is fast. We can slow it down by just stretching it. And clips. That looks nice. In this clip, we added a transition, a stock footage, captions, and an emoji, but we can definitely do a lot more stuff than that. We can do motion graphics, animations, we can change the background and add transitions and sound effects. The possibilities are endless. If you are looking for someone to edit your podcast, we are a team of video/audio editors. We specialize in podcasts only and clips from those podcasts that you can share on social media. We offer a free trial the first time you try working with us, so you can decide if we are a good fit or not, risk-free. For more info, please check out our website.